Hey you guys, what's going on? I want to do a video for you all today. So I'm coming in here planting more food plot seed. I come in here, hell, I don't know, it's probably 2 weeks ago. I had come in here and planted more clover around. I don't know if y'all can see the little green. This here's all clover. You can see that. I'm trying to wiggle my camera thing here so y'all can see. This is all clover. It's not up too much, but what we are going to do is right there where the chainsaw is I'm going to go back. I'm cutting a couple trees out there. Then I'm going to go cut these two down right here to give it more sunlight. And then I'm going to go and try to do some work over here. Kind of there in the back. Right here behind this red, I guess these red oaks right here. Kind of go back in there, pick up a slog. Cut down this dead beech tree right straight there. Try to do some work in here. And I got two more bags of clover and a mossy oak game keeper deer plot stuff. So we're going to try and see if we can't do this today. Starting to get a little hot. I wanted to get out here earlier, but I was out here chasing squirrels with pellet gun this morning with a cup of coffee in my pajama pants and boots. Yeah, sounds like a little bit of fun, huh? So this is my plan. I'm gonna cut some of these small trees up out of here. Like there's these I don't know, weird type of maples in here. They're not water maple or hard maple or sugar maples. I don't know what kind of maple trees they are. I just don't like them. So I'm trying to clear some of these out, some of these deads. Maybe work getting up here in the brush a little bit. Cut this thing here out. Pick up some of these sticks and stuff. My goal is I want to build the food plot slightly bigger, but to where it's going to be covered enough. Pick up all these limbs, move all these leaves. To show y'all stuff I'm using. It is this stuff, Games Keeper food plot mix, and then plot spike clover mix, and then imperial clover from Wildlife Institution. And my basic hand tools, a hand spreader, metal rake, and then a hand cultivator. I just bought this cultivator today. I have not used any of this back here besides the hard rake. Used a spreader when I came back and did more seed. But with the cultivator, I'm going to come back here and try to work this ground up a little bit. Basically, and then I'm going to go through here and try to clean up some of this other stubble, some of these little small saplings. And maybe go back and get the chainsaw and maybe try to cut these stumps out. I don't know. Really like to use the stumps, but I put a trophy rock back here. I don't know if y'all can see. It's right there in that stump. You know, it's crazy. I've always put out metal licks early in the summer, sometimes first thing in the spring. This year will be the first year I've not ever had one deer lick on it. It's crazy. So, but I think this coming spring, I'm gonna buy them, make a little lick, and see what happens. I've got a camera on here, a Moultrie camera. I doubt y'all be able to see it. I've got to find it. So if you can see that tree right there, that little skinny one, the sun's shining real bright on it, about 4 foot up, there's a Moultrie camera. That's my camera. I've got one further back through the woods back here. I've got a little feed area where I've been putting feed out. And I also got a muddy cell cam back here. So hoping to see some. I got to go change the batteries today in it. So, but I think we're going to get busy, and I don't know, I'll check my battery life on my phone. Should be enough to give you all, you know, a heads up on what we're doing here. So. Before I forget, got the little snips and a mossy oak machete with the saw on it. Bought it at Tractor Supply a while back ago. Try to clean up some of these smaller stuff with it, these snips, and see what we can do, y'all, and go from there. Yeah, I would just give y'all a little reminder, you know, who all y'all who's out there making food plots and stuff. I know y'all can see this brush and stuff right here. There's an old log with treetop right here back before I bought this place. About 7 years ago they logged it. The good thing about putting a bunch of brush on top of those treetop. Now think about it. Where I live here at Madison, Indiana, we got a lot of rabbits here. So the good thing about doing that, piling up all the brush, it's rabbit habitat. So that's my goal. I want to build a rabbit habitat up here, and also try to get some deer in here too. So y'all out there, you know, building food plots and stuff, keep that in mind. You know, don't just push stuff way off, you know, whatever, and leave it. Make a couple little, you know, patches of brush. Give rabbits a place to hide. Yeah, I rabbit hunt. I don't have dogs. I just, you know, I'll go out, take a stick, just beat the brush with, try to jump one out, let it run off, and, you know, maybe it'll stop, get a shot, whatever. But this here's a good prime example right here for all y'all when you're building food plots, cleaning up your property, so forth, whatever it is you're doing. build a habitat for rabbit. This also puts a good coverage border blocker for deer, so they feel safe and comfortable coming in here. Around me here, I don't know if y'all can see all this here. I try to do this here all the way back up around here. Now I don't know if any of y'all can see this. There's a house right here, one here, one here, and one here, and they're all down the line here. So this is the only issue I've got with this food plot. Is just there's so many houses here. Same thing, I can't adjust it. But it's a really good idea to build up a border wall around your food plot, or wherever it is you're putting seed down for a food plot. So I mean, it's really thick here. But as far as the border wall, you know, that gives the deer a good place to run and hide. You know, they feel safe, secure when they're eating. And it also allows you to sneak in to get to your set, your blind, your stand, wherever it is you're going. Now, I don't know if y'all can see this here or not. I showed y'all once before. Let's see if I can find it. So, straight right there, I've got a lock-on stand. Damn. I guess I'm blocking it. I actually plan on moving that stand this evening. It is a good spot. It's very well in cover. I actually had it back over here. Actually right up here on the other side of this brush. I had it there. But my food plot was right. Well, it was actually over here. Right here in this little area. I didn't have nothing here before. I put seed out. None of it came up, so I reseeded it with clover. Now the good thing about where that was at, now granted I was only 15 foot off the ground at that 10. You know, I had good cover, but I wanted, because I had a food plot over here behind me, and then I wanted one over here, because the deer come back from that way. And where they're at, there's a big soybean field back and it's all woods back through here. But it's real thick all the way back through here. So I wanted to give them something to come to and eat when food got scarce, you know, come fall when they start harvesting crops. So I put the stand there. Do I like the stand? Yes, I do like it. But I want to be able to put it where I'm comfortable. But the only thing here is most of the trees, there's not a lot of cover. Do you need a lot of cover when you're sitting in a stand? Not necessarily, unless you're going to sit still, you know, and not move. I like to be able to stand up, stretch my legs in the stand, because not like a lot of people, I can't get comfortable as quick. And I have a hard time sitting still. And just if I get cold, that's when I have a hard time sitting still. So that's why I picked that tree. It's a good tree. It's really good cover. But I really want to be somewhere in a tree to where I can move without being noticed. Because 75 times out of 100, not all deer is going to look straight up, you know, right at you. If they catch your scent or catch any kind of movement, yes, they're going to look up. You know, that's their instinct. So that's why I put that stand there. Which I may end up just leaving it. I may actually just buy some of that burlap netting, camel netting, and just put around it. That was my original plan, along with stands back here. So I don't know. We'll see. So here on my place, I got 10 acres of property here. It's all wooded, minus 2.5, 3 acre yard. You know, front back is pretty big. But I like it. There's a lot of white oaks here. There's a lot of red oak. There's a lot of food source. And right here where I had planted this food plot and the one over there, there's white oaks right here everywhere. I mean, I've got, you know, red oaks here. I've got a couple 20, 30 white oaks right here, including over in the other food plot. So that's, you know, really, really a helpful, reliable source. But my only thing is I don't understand is I've got one white oak tree way back at the back end of the 10 acres. Just one white oak. Everything else is red oak. Come this way closer to the house, which I'm probably about 160 yards from my back door. So from this end, this is where all the white oaks are. So, you know, which I ain't complaining, because I've seen deer in here. I've had deer in this food plot when I first started it. I've had deer in my other food plot before we got a drought, no rain, you know, maybe even an inch of rain at that. And it just completely wiped everything out. I mean, I had clover, I had winter wheat, I had rye, brassica, I had turnip, you know, and it just wiped everything out but maybe a couple stalks of turnip. And it just, you know, so I come here on this side of the food plot and did this one here. And I put clover out here. I do got some turnip growing up in it with the mixture I had. I mean, it's coming up. It's not, you know, huge, but I'm happy. So, but anyway, until that, y'all, I'm gonna get rolling here and try to get this done. It's supposed to be up almost 90 today, and I don't know about y'all, but I'm not ready to die of a heat stroke today.